Hi designers, it's Christine here from Chalk Central, and I'm excited to walk you through a fun project that you can do with your customers using the June Club Couture B-Size Transfer Liberty. Here's what the transfer looks like. It is just a few 4 easy pieces that are really going to be great for the 4th of July holiday season. Everyone's going to want this in their home. Now, we're going to start first with cutting apart the pieces, which I've already done prior to us starting to shoot. And I've done this piece today on a white round, and you're going to see why in a minute. It works great on a chalkboard or a number of other surfaces, but if you're really partial to red, white, and blue, then you're going to love doing it on a white surface because this is a show-through set. You're going to get the white coming through for your red, white, and blue already in the transfer, even without using white paste. So the pastes that we're going to be working with today are azure blue, elephant gray, and red, and these make great upsells for your customers. Now, after cutting it apart, you're going to want to peel off the United States itself and fuzz it a bit if it's the first time that you've used it. Towel or your pant leg works great, and I'm going to just peel that off long ways. Now here's a placement tip for you. If you've cut it out exactly along the score lines in the transfer, when you are lining it up on your round to make it look just great, you are going to put the edges of the transfer, the corners of the transfer, if you can see that, right at the edge of your round. And if you do that, it will have a very pleasing placement on the board. So no measuring tools required. And then down they go. And I'm just going to press that down with my fingers. All right, now I've already stirred my paste, so no need to do that. Now I'm going to be working with angled squeegee just so this piece goes nice and quickly and really smoothly. It'll also prevent me from getting any of those streak lines that we don't want to get. I love this color of blue. It's both patriotic and really on trend. So I want to cover that mesh really well. When I pull this off, you're going to see something unique. Oh, can't forget Florida and California. Don't want it to slide into the ocean. Okay. Now I'm going to take the long side of my squeegee and pull it right across. So I get that nice, clean sweep. Hear that squeaky transfer sound? Beautiful. Love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to clean that off, load that back into my jar, cap it, and set it aside ever so quickly before I do my quick pull. Get my corner up. This one's really easy to pull. Now you're going to notice some things about this set right away, and this is what I wanted to show you now. And this goes right into the water bath. I hope you can see this from the top down. You will see that there's a lot of distressing on the United States itself. We did this very intentionally. First of all, it's going to look great. It's very hard to mess this up. Secondly, we did that because there is so much mesh exposed that by adding the distressing, it gives the ink, the paste, a little more to hold on to, and it will also help prevent stretching of your transfer. So that's one of the reasons that we added some of this great distressing. And you can also still really read the beautiful statement, which is, of course, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, just to make sure that this gets a chance to dry, I'm going to work on the back side. Now we're going to add some of our fun rays. We're going to do this in elephant gray. And let me clean off my squeegee a bit. And there are 2 sets of shining rays, and they are definitely placement picky. So one will definitely go toward the bottom, and one will go along the top. And the way that you can pretty quickly identify which is that the longer and deeper one has this great space for Texas. So you'll want to make sure that you're following it around that southern border of the United States really nicely, and it's easy to line up because you're just making sure that you follow right around Texas and give it enough space that you're not getting too close to touch the states. Oh, perfect. Love that. Okay, you can see how it's just going to follow right along that Texas border. so perfectly. Again, my elephant has already been stirred. Actually, I might want to work with my big squeegee one more time. And I'm going to repeat, pulling at that 45-degree angle. And then, this might be a little bit wide for me. I think I will use my little squeegee. I've used a small squeegee cut in half. And I am a lefty, so probably doing this backward for a lot of you. Get as much of that paste off as I possibly can. Get it back into the jar. All right. My gray rays, which of course, if I were doing this on a blackboard, I would probably do this in white, but on white, elephant gray is going to make a really awesome pop. And off I peel. Perfect. Now, my top rays are also going to be perfectly aligned so that they end right in the Great Lakes. You get your own geography lesson while you're making this set with your customers. So cute, so fun. Okay, and as I put this down, I am just going to ensure that I put it right over my northern border, kind of following the same guidelines we did before. You're going to see, I love that because this mesh is a little bit transparent, look how easy that is. Now I want to make sure I end right here with my last ray shooting right out of the Great Lakes. Looks perfect. Okay, once again, I'm going to take my small squeegee, go super, super fast and easy, load her up with some elephant, and sweep her right across. Easy cheesy. Cover every last one of those rays. Often our Club Coutures use more colors, like we often use 3 colors plus white, but this one, because it is so simple and white is our board, we're only using 3 colors today. Extra easy. All right. Let me get that up on this side and peel it off. Voila! So, so, so cute. You can see where we are now. Got my United States and my rays. Now, just for a pop and just for some fun, I'm going to take out another board that's fully dry, just in case that one's still wet. I didn't want to wait too long. Here's one that's fully dry. Let me put the lid back on my gray, and we're going to add just a little zing of color with red. Now, as I use the red star, note that I'm not even going to take time to clean it in between. If you work quickly and your customers work quickly, and you just use a couple of these as accents on your design, there is no need to wash it off in between. They'll be just fine. So, you want to work often in odd numbers and in triangles. It will give a sense of both randomness and intentionality and cohesion. So you can see on my design, I might eyeball it a little bit. You can eyeball it any way you want. You're going to want to paste right over some of those rays or get a little bit into California. So for this one, again, working in a triangle, I'm going to cover up a little bit of the United States, I think, on this one. You can put them wherever you want, so I might even vary them a little bit from my sample board. That's totally fine. And it's so, so, so fast. Red is super, super bright. Okay. Now remember, I'm not going to wash in between. We're just going to peel, reposition, and go. One, let's see. I'm going to put one in Texas because you know you don't mess with Texas. No siree. Now it's a little trickier to get it down, but like I said, work quickly, and red is messy, and because paste is so forgiving, if I do end up getting a little bit of stray red, I'm so not going to worry about it. I'm going to clean it up with a wet paper towel. 1, 2, and then let's stick one over here in California, shall we? Right on, a little bit on the Pacific Ocean. Okay. It's a little bit harder to stick it down because it has paste all over it, but again, the mesh works so beautifully that there's no trouble getting that transfer and that design just where I want it. I once again peel and go, and voila, I am set. You can put your 3 anywhere you want it. Look, I even got a little bit of stray red. I'm not going to worry about that because that's going to clean up with water so easily. About 10 minutes, you too can create an adorable, easy, memorable 4th of July decoration that your customers are going to love. Happy, happy 4th of July, everyone. Celebrate it all summer long. Have fun with your customers, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.